Nasu, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. I'm super excited to have you guys here on our hair growth series, and today, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about a sample hair routine. All right, how can you structure the most important things that your hair needs? So that's moisture, that's protein, and trims and all that good stuff. All right, so let's start with moisture. Moisture is probably the most important thing. Hair is prone to dryness, as you have heard me say a million times. Dryness equals breakage. So if your hair is constantly dry, it's going to break. So you need to ensure that you have moisture, you have a routine that ensures that you're getting the moisture that your hair needs. So I would recommend moisturizing your hair using the LOC method. Video is going to show up there. At least weekly, like at least once a week, make sure you are doing the LCO thing. All right, and then making sure that you're deep conditioning your hair. I would say bi-weekly, so like every other week, make sure that you use a deep conditioner in your hair. And then when it comes to protein in your hair, I would say once a month. All right, so this is like the bare minimum. All right, and then like spraying your hair often. I'm gonna give you guys a sample hair routine for someone who has like an inactive lifestyle. So an inactive lifestyle means you don't like go to the gym every day. It means that you are not in an environment where you like sweat profusely. It means like obviously we all sweat, but like it's not like intense. So you live like a pretty moderate lifestyle. So like let's take the month of October as an example. On the 1st of October, that is a Saturday, let's say you do your wash day, so you shampoo your hair, you use a deep conditioner, wash out, and then LCO method. All right, that is on the 1st of October. A week you can spray your hair with water and glycerine or whatever, just to ensure that your hair is still moisturized. Maybe you could do this like every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or you could do this Tuesday and Thursdays, whatever works for you within the week. And then on the 8th of October, my best friend's birthday, 8th of October, you use the LCO method. On the 15th of October, you have another wash day. So on this wash day, let's say you incorporate protein treatment. So shampoo, protein treatment, then deep condition at the end, because as we know, our hair needs a proper moisture and protein. The 2nd of October, you are just gonna do your LCO again. And then on the 29th of October, another wash day. Or instead of shampoo, you could shampoo and then a hot oil treatment, instead of like a normal deep conditioning treatment, things like that. All right, so that's a sample hair routine for someone with an inactive lifestyle. Now, if you have an active lifestyle, if you work out every day, if you are someone who maybe you live and work in a very hot climate, and you need to ensure that your hair is washed to make sure that it's not smelling, then we're still using the month of October. 1st of October, wash day, clarify, start the month on like a very fresh note. 2nd week, you could co-wash. 3rd week, clarify again with use a protein treatment. Basically similar to what I said for the inactive lifestyle, except you just wash your hair more frequently to ensure that it's not smelling, you don't have a lot of product buildup and all that good stuff. All right, so active lifestyle, inactive lifestyle, the only difference is with the active lifestyle, you wash your hair more often than you do with an inactive lifestyle. As I said, this is literally just a sample. This will vary for different people. Now, on to protective styling. Have a proper balance. You find that sometimes we like are back-to-back protective styling, and when you have back-to-back protective styles, your hair doesn't get a chance to rest. So your hair needs a chance to rest so that it can recuperate, get intense protein treatments, intense moisturizing treatments that you can't do really well when you're in braids or when you're in cornrows or whatever. So let your hair rest. What I recommend is like a 1 to 2 type thing. So like maybe 1 month in my hair, letting my hair rest, and then 2 months in a protective style, because I know that having your hair out is quite exhausting. Or like maybe 1 month in like on a protective style 2 weeks in here, that type of thing, so that your hair gets a chance to rest. It needs a chance to rest. It needs a chance to breathe. We are hair farmers. If you remember your primary school geography, there is such thing as overgrazing, such thing as over farming. So it's the same thing with your hair. If there's over manipulation, it won't grow properly. It'll start breaking and it'll start thinning out. Trimming is a very fundamental part of your hair routine. You need to trim your hair often. Why? Well, when you don't trim your hair, those dead ends end up crawling up your hair shaft and they lead to breakage. So a lot of people end up saying, I feel like my hair isn't growing, I feel like my hair is stuck at the same rate. Well, things being equal, usually that is because your hair is growing and breaking at the same rate. So let's say this month your hair is growing by this much and it's broken by this much. You see, they end up canceling each other. So it feels like your hair is stuck at the same rate when in actual fact it is growing, but the breakage is happening at the same rate as the growth. So that is why it's really, really important to trim your hair. How often should you trim your hair? Well, I'd say it's pretty arbitrary. Like different people trim at different intervals. Like some people trim every 6 weeks, some people trim every 6 months. Personally, I like to trim before and after I get protective styles, but I just trim my hair as and when the need arises. So I'd say when you see that your hair is really thinning out at the ends, when you see that it's kind of dry, brittle, and very weak at the ends, it might be an indication that you need to trim your hair. All right, guys, I hope this video is helpful for you. Please like, share, and subscribe.